Right, now my blocks have turned out at 12 inches unfinished, which will be 11.5 inches finished. So it's 11.5 times it by 1.414 equals 16 plus 1.5, which is some extra seam allowances, 17.76. So if I cut 18-inch squares, because you round them up, and then cut them into 4, they will do my side setting triangles. And this is what I did last time, and I got this calculation from Donna Jordan at Jordan Fabrics. I'll leave a link to their channel in the description. Now for the corner ones, I will need the 11.5 again. This time we divide it by 1.414 equals, whoa, that big long number, plus about an inch for seam allowance equals 9.1. So if I do 9.5-inch squares for the corners, that's fine. So that's 18-inch for the side setting triangles and 9.5. I might even round it up to 10. Now if you're anything like me, you haven't got a ruler big enough, a square ruler, that you can measure out 18 inches that you need. Now I can use the markings on my cutting board, but I prefer using markings on rulers. So I've got a 15-inch ruler here, and my long ruler is 6 inches wide, so 15 and 16 is 21. So if I take off 3 inches, that was the edge, an edge, that's all right. So that should be 18. Let's just measure it better. Right, I know I'll be able to get 13 inches down here easily, because I've got this folded several times, because I'm going to need 3 of them, but I'm cutting 4, so it's 6 plus a 13 will make 18. So I'm going to cut this now. Let's move it a bit more down. Oh, I didn't quite catch that. There. Move this out of the way before the dog lies on it. Right, so I want to do the same again to get a cut there. So that'll be 6, and I want 13 on this. Well, that'll give me a lot more than 13. So we'll do it from this edge, I think. So it should give me the largest bit here. So there's my selvage going to be cut off, and I'll definitely get the 18 inches needed. So that's 2 straight sides. Done. So now what I need to do is find 13 on here, which is there. Put it on the line I've just got, or just made. Put my long ruler there, so that's 13 plus 6 is 19 actually. My calculations have been a bit wrong. Never mind. Oh, we'll recut these. So this is 12 down there, plus 6 is 18. So, yep, that's going to be straight. Now, I know that the width is correct, it's just the length. And seeing as I cut that bottom bit, we'll find the 12, so I'll keep doing that wrong, can't it? There's the 12 plus 6 is 18, so I can actually get round the other side of my table. Sorry if I'm in the way. So now that should be 18 inches, and I know it's 18 inches that way. So now what I have to do is cut it in half diagonally both ways. Now my ruler isn't quite long enough, my longest ruler, so I've got another one here, and this will possibly be a bit too. So I'm going to extend it to make it work like one long ruler, and that is now at that corner, and the 2 rulers are close together in a line. And do it again this other side. Now if I had done it and cut it out at 19 inches and then cut it into 4, it would just mean that I'd have a lot more overhang. So that's now there. So there are my setting triangles. Now I want to do exactly the same, but instead of cutting diagonally both ways, I will just cut diagonally one way, and that's not cut very well. That's it. I'm not a very good cutter. that's it. I'm going to have more there than I need, 2 more than I need, but just in case something goes wrong, you never know. And I'm going to cut out 2 squares now and cut them diagonally once. I have put it out on my design wall, which is a bit awkward, but what I'm going to do now is I've decided this is where I want the different colours to go, so that is my first row. This is my second row, so I will sew these together, trim dog ears and then add that to it. Then I will sew these together, trim dog ears and add it to this one, and then I'll probably do this long big one, trim, add it to that, and then I'll show you when it's all done. But I love this method, the putting them on point. They look so much nicer, I think, and it is so easy. So I'll get on and sew them now. And there it is, all on point, sewn together. Now I've got I'm going to trim down with about 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch, so it looks like they're floating it, if you like. But now I'm going to consider a border, because I think it's about 50 inches wide by about 65, something like that. I've not measured it, so I'm just guessing. So I'll have a thunk on doing them. Bye!
It's a